or someone else, they have the opportunity to do so, and that person or you is in jeopardy. Okay? So, I have my edged weapon here. Do I have the ability to do great bodily harm or death to you, everybody in this room, right here? Okay? Our standard is, if you're within 30 feet of me, and I make an overt action towards you, I'm going to cancel your birth certificate. 30 feet. That's our standard. Okay? Now, so everybody in here is within 30 feet, right? I have a weapon. Do I have ability? Do I have opportunity? Are you in jeopardy? Pretty much, if I'm doing this, you're in jeopardy. Now, do I have the ability to do great bodily harm or death to everybody in this room? Do I have the opportunity to do a great bodily harm or death to everybody in this room? I do to him. But I don't to you, I don't to you, I don't to you, and sort of don't to you. Because I have a barrier in between us. Now, right here, that's about all it's going to take, okay? I mean, I don't have to get way over here, okay? Basically, we've changed it just by putting a table in between us. Even though it's a flimsy table. I've got the ability, but I don't have the opportunity. And you're not in jeopardy. You bust any one of these sides off, you do not have justification for lethal force. Okay? Now, leave the table here, replace this with a gun.
Oh, yeah.
I got all three.
Yes.
Ability, opportunity, and jeopardy. Okay? Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Burn that one in your brain, guys. I'm hoping Wayne puts that on the test. Because that is very, 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 very important. Every guy with the academy
Don't keep you from going to jail.
give you that. Sir?
That won't keep you from going to jail.
It will. Policy, basically, I want you to understand this. 3 ways you lose a lawsuit. I have people ask me sometimes, hey, can I get sued if I do such and such? Yeah. I can sue you because you're a black guy came in this room. I can sue you because you're a white guy came in this room. I ain't gonna win nothing, but I can sue you. It's $68 at the courthouse, and I can sue you. I can sue you because you got hair on your head, and I don't like it because I don't have any hair. Okay? And I can sue you for anything. The question is, am I gonna lose or win the lawsuit? The way you lose the lawsuit, failure to train, inadequate training, I think we're handling a lot of that here. I appreciate your company. And a lot of companies don't do this, guys. I teach this at Tri-County Tech. I teach the instructors. And you'd be surprised how many of those guys will be honest with me and say, we don't do the training. My company just don't do it. They're sending me this class, but I'm telling you, I'm not going to be able to do it. Because they want these boots on the road, on the street. Okay? So your company is taking the lead, I think, doing this. Last thing, violating your own policy. Guys, if you violate your own policy, you might as well write the check. Look at your policy. Now, you got American security policy, but you also have policy on where you're working. You're a floater. You really need to read some policies.
Yeah.
Okay? So you got to think about that. What's the policy here on what I'm doing? So if I'm in a different place because I'm usually working over here, but they need something over here today, I need to know what the policies are. Okay? Because if I violate that policy, write the check. Now I'm going to tell you something, guys, American Security is a pretty big company. I'm sure they've been sued before. They may have been sued more times than you know. They may be one lawsuit from closing their doors. I don't know. Doubt it, but could be. If they close their doors, what does that mean for you? You out there looking for some work. Okay? So it's very important to not violate your policy. What can go wrong with OC spray? Watch this carefully. There was a chase. You got spun out over here. Here comes the officer. Goes up in front of him. Bumps him a little bit. Gets him where he thinks he can't get away from him. And he could have used OC spray on him. Well, let's see how effective it is.
Oh!
The
That's
officer
just
died.
saying.
The officer died. Don't ask me to explain why that officer did what he did. Don't ask me why he used OC spray instead of lethal force. Don't ask me why he didn't wait for backup, don't ask me why he sprayed him, and then nonchalantly walked
Walk
away.
away. You know, in the chase, you
But-
don't know what you have.
The thing is, and look, this guy been hit with pepper spray, not only did he shoot him, he's driving. He's hurting, I'm sure. He's driving. Probably just ran over the officer.
See, this is what they show you.
I'm thinking that was Mississippi, I'm not sure. I did some reading on that, but, who knows what the officer's thinking about. But I guess, I mean, in my mind, what I'm thinking is, that officer probably sprayed somebody, and they went down crying like a baby. Sprayed another guy, and went down crying like a baby.
Yeah.
Sprayed another guy, and went down crying like a baby. And he's just assuming, okay, it's over with, I'm going to start on my report, as he dies. Okay? Keep that in mind. Stay right.
Every situation's different, you can't go on the same one.
They showed us where a police officer, police academy, a thing like that, where there's a traffic stop, a simple traffic stop. And there's this good-looking blonde that he's stopping. And he's walking up to the car all on, you know, I'm only 22 years old, 21 years old now, and I'm looking at my shit, and yeah, he's a good-looking blonde in a traffic stop. Well, he doesn't look at the car, he doesn't hardly do anything, and he's walking up there like, I'm hot, you know, or something, the police officer. And the guy, he's talking to the guy in the back seat, jumps up, boom, 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 shoots him. And now, every time that was burned in my mind, in police academy, whenever I stopped the vehicle, I didn't just I don't care who was in it or what was happening. You don't walk up. And this is in the 60s and 70s now. So it's a lot different back then. You didn't have the stuff you have nowadays. We didn't wear vests. You know, we didn't have a radio to call for help. We had to run back to our car if we needed help. That's why I always say, just a minute, go back to my car and get your help coming. That was our umbilical cord, was our car radio back then.
I don't even know why that dude walked up with OC spray as a first.
Yeah, I mean, you know, a high-speed chase,
I'm
I
probably
mean,
gonna have
they
guns
could have
drawn.
just robbed the bank or murdered somebody or something like
He
that.
did away with tobacco first thing.
Yeah, I'd have a gun on him and say, and have it back up before I would've got out of the car.
That guy going in freaking
Right,
red.
Or then behind the door of the car.
Yeah, for real.
Like gun on.
Real
Right, he's running for a good reason.
Don't move, keep your hands on the steering wheel.
Our policy is, you know, used to, when I first started, you know, we put up, drove to the right one.
You're gonna die.
But now, we bring back up one, like I heard several people say, what they do, they rob a bank and kill somebody.
Yeah, and that's just crazy.
We got to get home safe every night.
So I tell my guys,
What's
we're
the
job
one
today,
thing,
clock out.
what's the one thing you want to do at the end of your shift?
Clock out.
Go on, go on. Burn that in your brain, guys. Now, here's one thing I want you to start doing, if you're not doing it already. While you're walking around doing your job, you need to be looking over here and go, okay, I'm gonna walk through that door just a minute. If I walk through that door and there's a man standing there with a knife, here's what I'm gonna do. Now, walk through there, a man standing with a gun. Here's what I do. Man standing there arguing with his wife. Here's what I'm gonna do. Role play in your mind what to do. Okay? Because the more you do that, the more you're gonna be able to walk with. So what's gonna happen is your brain's gonna make that little valve in your brain. And all of a sudden, something happens pretty close to it, your brain immediately goes to it, opens up the playbook, and okay, here we go. This is what we're gonna do. Okay? It's gonna be modified a little bit. So,
See, but being armed security officers too, we wear a badge and we have a gun. So people think we're of some authority. You know, I wear the dark uniform that looks like a regular police officer uniform. Okay. And I don't have a vest. You know, I don't wear vest on this. This is the uniform that I wear in all my places that I go to. But I'm very cautious. The bank I worked at Christmas time, there was a domestic that the teller saw outside. And I happened to be in the bathroom at the time, and I come out, they say, hey, there's something going on outside. So I hadn't called it that, they told me what was happening, and they saw a guy getting mutilated. And I said, did you call the police yet? They said, no, we were going to let you handle it. I said, the first thing you do when you see something is call the police because you witnessed an assault and battery out in the car outside. And then I said, also, I'll go out and see, you know, go on. But as I was walking out, the father of the boy that hit his girlfriend was walking out there also. So I asked him, I says, what's going on in the car? His girlfriend, the windshield had to beat out before they got there. And so I said, what's going on? He says, his girlfriend broke the windshield, they're all made up. I said, well, they said they were kind of fighting with each other, the teller said. And he says, no, I don't know, he didn't say me. So I says, well, when I walked about halfway, and nothing, I said, you gonna handle it? And he says, yeah. I said, okay, I don't need to go any further, because you can get shot just for me going out there and asking for the heat of the differential. I'm not gonna put my life, now I'll defend the bank and I'll do this or whatever I have to do if I can do it without getting anybody else hurt. But I'm not gonna get involved in domestics and stuff. I would have probably saw it. Greenville, I got a domestic in the back parking lot of this right here. Can you send somebody? A guy just beat the crap out of his wife, girlfriend.
Keep in mind, all this is bad. Have you ever seen one of these? I know you have.
You give me a chance with that.
One of the best self-defense tools I ever found. I'm hoping one of these days we're going to come up lame from that and do a class on it and everything. Just a good self-defense tool. Can I use you for a second?
Yeah, start.
I can't promise that. I can't promise your chest. Okay.
There's no way.
Give me a choke on. Okay? Now, you got me a good choke on. And there, I want you to get off of me. Okay? Why'd you let go?
How's that hurt?
It hurts. All I did is push. Now, imagine if I had,
What? Oh, yeah, you go down.
you know,
He pushed me halfway across the room with it.
yeah, you was a little more theatrical than he was. He got no. You got a guy, won't leave, don't do what I tell you, okay? Try to do, get up, walk out the door. Sir, you've been terminated from employment here, you need to leave. Sir, I need you to leave.
You know, you can do that with, like a marker or something too.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe grab it, yeah, mess around and, get that.
Because you're hitting them in certain positions with it that they're.
You know, you realize something, people, what I teach people in self-defense classes is you put your keys on this and you walk your car like this. Okay, I keep a gun on me all the time. You grab me, I can't get my gun out. But we got this in my hand, so startle reflex. Okay, if anybody's interested, they're $10. I just ran out of black ones. I'll have some black ones next time I come. But they come in black, blue, and red. I'm the only person probably got away. They're $10. So if anybody's, it's the only commercial you're gonna get today. Yeah, my wife is an anti-gun, she's not anti-gun, she just don't like guns, as far as, she's not a shooter. And just at the end of the class, we'll take care of that. Or just drop it in the, good little tools, really good tools. But yeah, just sometimes y'all want me to pick one up and you get this. Kind of interesting, this guy showed me one time, I never found where it came from. Come find out the guy doesn't market these things. He makes them for a karate studio, way out west somewhere. And I finally found them and I buy them, you know, $500 or $600 at a time, because he has them made as he's needed. So this one's the best self-defense tools I found. Thank you. If you need a black one, if you need a black one, I can trade them out. Sir?
You can't find them online or anything?
Now, you can buy them on my website, which is trainatc.com, but you can't right now because somebody hacked into my website. And now if you get on my website, you get redirected to something, you sell something else. I'm trying to get them to fix it. So until I get mine fixed, we'll be able to do it. But you check with www.trainatc.com every now and then.
ATC?
ATC, I think of Charlie, like for advanced training consultants. But right now, it'll redirect you to something else. It may give you a virus, I don't know. All right, let's talk about handcuffing right quick. All right? Handcuffs, first thing I want you to understand about handcuffs, guys, handcuffs are a temporary restraining device. Don't forget that. If you forget that, you'll be like me. I forgot it one time, I got my butt whooped by a little bitty guy, okay? It's a temporary restraining device. Number two, second thing I want you to understand about handcuffs. It's a temporary restraining device. Okay? You get the gist of this.
Yeah.
All right? Now, the third thing I want you to understand is,
Temporary.
that's how important it is, guys. You forget this, you get your butt whooped, and I have. I had a guy, he's high on cocaine, ripped his hand right out of a pair of handcuffs, and the fight was on. Now he's got an edged weapon on his other hand. Okay? All right, so here are the handcuffs. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hand them out to you. Now, one thing you're gonna run into. One thing you'll run into is that the handcuff keys that we have for these are not going to be necessarily working on these handcuffs. I think we probably got enough handcuff keys. So if one's not working, trade it in. These two right here work good, okay? But some of these other ones are not working good, so.
These are a handy little thing to buy. This is what I carried when I
There you
was.
go, you already got one. You need one?
Oh, there you
You
go.
best need one. And now, I'm gonna lay these right here because this may not work. If they don't fit in there, then, don't force them. Alright? Now, what I want you to do, I'm gonna look at this right quick before we go too far with the handcuffs. With the handcuffs, if you'll notice, you have a single blade and a double blade. Single blade, double blade. Everybody see that? The single blade is the one that's going to rotate. So the single blade is when you're gonna push against the wrist. Alright? Pushing the double blade against the wrist is not gonna do any good. Okay? Now, the other thing you gotta be careful for, I have a lot of people want to put their thumb up here. This single blade has to come all the way through. My thumb's in the way. My hand's in the way. You can't put your hand up here. The hand has to be down here when you're using handcuffs, okay? So it's got to be able to cycle it through, okay? Keep in mind also, it may be dark when you put handcuffs on.
And you got a big guy that you can't get him on, so you put him right
Oh
through
yeah,
his
they'll
skin.
go on. They might hurt, but they're gonna go on, okay? Now, with him, don't you be careful when you handcuff him, because he
Yeah,
can pinch him really easy.
You can,
Now,
get
what do
his
you do with
skin.
somebody like this? He's too big.
Double cup.
How about a hyper lock? Until you get somebody there with some, because I'm sure you don't carry him. You have the hyper lock on the ground, hold him. Make sure you let them know when they come to get him, this guy is big and we need some ankle bracelets.
yeah.
Okay, we need some ankle chains.
Put his-
Now we take the ankle chains, cuffs and put them on the wrist. Okay, that's probably what they use them. Now, if he's fighting me real bad, I'll get them handcuffs on him. It's gonna hurt him. It's gonna hurt him the longer he
Too
keeps them
tight,
on.
they're too tight, can't you loosen them? No, your wrists
I'll
are
tell
too
you something.
damn big.
He can break his handcuffs.
Yeah.
He is strong enough to break his handcuffs. I can tell you right now he is. But he won't. Once I get him on, he's not gonna break them. You know why? It hurts.
To break it.
This is a pain compliance device. When you put these on, there's some nerves right in here that basically start pulling against it and it hurts, okay? Those nerves, use you for a second here, basically, you feel that? So I take it to the, almost take it to the ground, just using a flimsy ink
You
pen.
got a pen.
Just a nerve here, okay? With those cuffs, it's all the way around like that. And it's pinching against between the bone and the handcuff, okay? So, basically, he could break most, I mean, we could probably all break them. We probably got enough strength to break them. Especially get them in a bind like that and break them, but it's gonna hurt. You ever see these muscle guys on TV break handcuffs? Look at their wrists. They're taped up.
They take.
So, not taking anything away from them, it's gonna take a good bit of strength, but I'm telling you, these things can be broken. So if a person doesn't feel pain, they can break them. I've seen them broke before. I've never had one break my handcuff before, that I had custody, but I have seen people who had that done. I've seen
Stainless
all.
steel,
Huh?
stainless steel ones, they can break them.
I have seen them break. Okay. I have broken cuffs before, just by testing them, you put them in a bind like this,
And snap them open, yeah.
and see if I can snap that rivet out. The cheaper ones, you can do that. In fact, this one felt like it was about to snap.
So like he's trying to break them.
No, not quite, but it felt like it was going to. Because these are Law Pro. Never heard of these before.
Oh, mine's got a number on them. Don't see anything else.
I think somebody got these out of their bed.
Rip the fuzz off of them, one good.
All right, now, if you look at the handcuff key and the handcuff key hole, you'll look at that, you'll notice there is a place on your handcuff that has a little indention on it, little thing that you can push in. You take this part of your handcuff key and you push in. Some of them is on the outside here, some of it's on the outside here. Okay? So on this one, it's right there.
Okay.
All right. What I want you to do is I want you to find that little pin and push it in. Yep.
It locks it,
Yep. Okay.
so you
There
can't.
you go. Just push it in. Now what you've done, you've just double locked that handcuff. So if you notice how the handcuff right now, you do this. Now try it. All right, you've double locked it. Now see if you can do this.
I mean, I ain't pushing it right
You shouldn't be able to do that. It should be locked. Okay? Yours going?
now. Push it in with this.
Mm-hmm. No, wait a minute. I'm sorry, that looked like, that's it right there. Yeah, that almost looks like it.
Okay, got
I
it.
know,
There you go.
I looked at that too, and I said, that ain't good.
And then turn it right to release it, and turn it left if you want to.
Alright, so basically now you've got them double locked. Now when you have them double locked, double lock these right quick. Alright, got them double locked. To unlock them, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn toward the double blade.
Okay.
That defeats the double lock.
Okay.
Turn toward the single blade, that pulls the ratchet down so you can actually, I did it backwards. And I'm gonna tell you a little way of fixing this in a minute. I can never remember this, okay? Turn toward the single one, defeats the double lock, turn toward the double one, it opens it up. Now you notice I always forget that. So here's what I have learned to do. I'm gonna turn it one way till it stops, turn back the other way. I'm gonna try to open it. If it didn't open, turn back the other way, it'll open.
Oh, yeah, that's-
Okay.
that's what I did.
So just basically turn it one way, turn it the other way, turn it back, try to open it. If it opens, fine. If it don't, turn it one more time, it'll
You'll
open.
feel it unlock it when you're turning the
Yeah.
other way too, then you.
I can never remember which way this works, okay? But like I say, single blade for the double lock.
By the time you're doing that though, everything should be in control.
Oh yeah, yeah. And you made a good point there. You're not gonna take these handcuffs off until we control the situation, okay? Now remember, when we're handcuffing, when do these come out?
When you're ready.
After we control. You know, these videos we saw, they had control before they pulled the handcuffs out. Okay? Alright? So everybody good on that? Just another pair of handcuffs. These are hinge cuffs. Now I like these because one of the things I like about hinge cuffs is when I got one blade going the right way, this is going the right way too.
Yeah,
Don't
so
worry
you
about
can
it.
clip them on.
Then Wayne's got some that he uses a good bit.
You got them hanging on your bedpost or what?
Yeah, oh yeah.
He takes the fur off before he comes to work. Alright. Control, secure, search. That is the order. It never violates that order. Control the person, secure them, put the handcuffs on, then we search. We never search until they're handcuffed. Back in the day, we used to put them against the wall. You know why we don't do that anymore? Because officers were getting killed doing that. We give them a platform to push off of. We don't do that anymore. Too many officers getting killed. Okay? So now, if I'm gonna search you, you're gonna be wearing handcuffs. Now, when I get handcuffs on, I have better control. Okay? Alright, push up chairs out of the way. Alright, we're gonna go back to something that we just did. Anybody need a break? Alright, take the handcuffs and put them somewhere where they're not in your hand. And they should both be closed. Now when you close your handcuff, we'll load them up. Push them in till it's barely coming out the other side here. That way, you only have to hit a couple of teeth before it actually opens up. Alright, we're going to start off with something that we just did. I'm going to show you 2 or 3 ways of handcuffing. Alright, so put them away. Now, your handcuffs should be on your belt where you can get to them. See where they are on my belt here. They can be here, they can be here, they can be here, they can be here. Where they cannot be is right here on the small of my back. The reason is, if I ever fall on my back, I have done permanent damage to my spine.
I just learned that tonight because mine was in the middle of my back. And I just moved it around to the side.
Yeah. And sometimes if you put them here, they'll work their way around. That's where we might want to take those keepers and put them on either side of them. Right? So, yeah, do not put handcuffs in the small of your back. Because if I fall on my back, I'm history. Do I really need, if somebody pushes me down my back, I need to be able to fight real quick, right? This is proven conscious. You know, I'm on my back, and
So you can carry it.
get that in there. Meant to let that before I trail, by the way. Booster's not secure. All right, so I'm on my back. All right, now, let me secure that right quick. Okay, so I'm gonna be pointing at it. I'm on my back.
Falling out.
I really did mean to leave it aside in the truck. All right, I'm on my back. You come here. All right, now, if I kick up like this, what's he gonna do? What did he just do? Look at there, and look what he has.
Yeah.
Okay, back up a little bit. So now, you push me on my back. Well, first thing I need is, I don't need to be going, oh, my back, goes to my handcuffs. I need to be able to get my hands up and get ready. And now what I'm gonna do is, now come into me. Come on, come on. Come on into it. Come on, come on, come on.
Yeah.
Come into me. Come on into it, come on in. Stop. Yeah. Because I'm really kicking, that knee's going to the other side.
Right.
Now, he cannot run sideways faster than I can kill him.
Right.
Does that make sense? Okay? All right. Now, also, you need to be able to get up. He's almost reached out and helped me up. Who's going to do that on the street for me? I don't let people help people up. My standards for me is, when I can't get off the floor by myself, I need to do it. Okay? Now, just say it. Think about yourself.
If you can't get off the floor by
If
yourself.
I cannot get off the floor by myself, I'm gonna quit. I don't need to be doing this. I'm a volunteer fireman. When I come out of a fire from my full gear on, SCBA, I go down, they come up, put another SCBA on, I get myself back up. I don't let my guys get me up. Now they're trying to, because when I get where I can't get back up, go back in the fire, it's time for me to just drive the truck. And I'm still gonna be out there to help them, but I'll change cylinders for them or something. It's time for me to quit. I don't want to be in the way. You know, one reason I retired, I want to retire with them wanting me to stay rather than me stay wanting me to leave.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So we always saw that guy, you know, and I know we got some older people here, but I'll tell you, I had a guy in this class the other day, and I said, okay, who'll let me take him to the ground? And I look at him, it's an older black guy. And so I took him to the ground, just like I did y'all. And so it's just, and I'd already said this thing about, you know, getting up by yourself. So I reached down to help him. I said, don't you help him up? And I thought, oh my gosh, you know, this guy's kind of old. He might need some help. This guy, you see people get on their back and flip up? He almost did that. He tried. He didn't quite make it. He almost did that. I looked at him. I said, how old are you? He said, 74. I reached and shook his hand. I said, you give me hope. You know? I mean, this guy, I'm telling you, he probably could have whooped me. Really super nice guy. I talked to him out in the parking lot for a good while. Super, super nice guy. 74 years old, still doing this. He said he'd been American security for like 15 years. Retired out of something else, get into this. So, I'm not saying if you're old, you can't do this. I'm just saying, be aware, I need to go home at night. Now think about this. you might say, yeah, here's my theory for a lot of years was this. I'm gonna be first in through the door, okay? We gotta breach this door, I'm first through. I'm a Christian. I know what's gonna happen when I die. That was my mentality.
Right.
Still is. The little boy came along, the little girl came along. I'm still first through the door, but I'm a little more careful. I got somebody to go home to. But here's what I want you to do, guys. This phrase will cost you cancer. Right now, I want you to think in your mind, who would miss you the most if you were not here tomorrow?
It would miss me.
Who would miss you the most? Grandchildren, children, husband, wife? Well, nowadays you might be. Okay, who would miss you the most? Get that person in your brain, look at their face. Now, at some point in your career, you're going to be on the bottom. You may be stabbed, you may be hit, you may be shot. You may be drugged down the road. You're thinking, this is it. But then you go, well, I'm going to win for that person. By golly. They're not taking me down because I'm not going to let that person. I can't be stingy. Hey, I'm ready to go. But is my family ready for me to go? Sometimes my wife is. But most of the time she's not. Okay? You got to get that mentality down. Whatever happens, I'm going to win this fight. We don't survive fights. Surviving a fight means I may be paralyzed in a wheelchair. Winning means he's in a wheelchair. Or he's in the ambulance going to the hospital. I'm walking out of here. That's the winning. We don't play. They don't pay me enough, and they don't pay you enough to fight fair. We're going to win the fight. Okay? All right. So here's what I want you to do. Get your partner in a hopper lock. Hey, both of you can hang up on it. Go ahead.
Oh, what, you want?
Okay, you got a partner coming.
Here's my partner.
Now, remember, also, if you got a partner, this can work on both ways. Now we really got it, okay? Okay? All right. Now, here's what we're going to do. Let me use you for a second. Here, come right here. I've got him in a hyperlock. Now what I'm going to do, let's turn around this way. All I'm going to do is braid the arm behind, stick my hand through here. I still got it in the pocket here. Go over his wrist, or over his hand, where I was going, following the fingers, now I'm here. I stick this down in here really good. Can you get away from it? Okay? Sir, I need you to put your hand behind your back. Now I want you to take it in that hand and put it right there. Hold it right there. Thank you, sir. Okay? So I just put it where I want it. Now, look at those cuffs he's got. Oh, those, I know these, the sleeve, shirt sleeves. Okay? That's going to be a problem, isn't it? But right now, I've got control. I can push those things up. I've always had a problem with this. Well, let's look. All I got to do now, push them up. Okay? So now, I reach back and I get my handcuffs. Okay? My handcuffs go. They went way over here somewhere. So I've got to be able to get to them. All right? So I'm not going to let go. It might take me a second or two.